Happy Tuesday. I don't know if Tuesday maybe works better for people, but I would be down to doing Tuesdays because it's better to talk to humans than to talk to nobody. So this is good. But yeah, happy December 10th. I first and foremost just want to say, you guys, December is still a month. Do not give up. Do not stop. Do not stop posting. Do not get in the mindset of nobody wants to do fitness. Nobody wants to spend any money. Nobody wants to, pay for anything. Everybody's going to say no to me. Don't get stuck in that because it's still a month. Number one, there are so many people who are looking for a health solution, whether they invest this month or they invest literally January 3rd, like I did. January 4th is when I signed up because they're so sick and tired of where they are. You just don't know. And I think that it's so easy. It happens so easy. So if you find yourself at all getting in the mindset of, oh, nobody wants to say yes, I'll just wait until January when everybody actually wants to sign up and focus on their health. Nobody's going to say yes to me. Nobody's going to want to spend their money. Nobody wants to, start their health and fitness journey. Everybody's so busy. Like, just stop, take a moment, breathe, reset, and come back, reminding yourself that there are people who are looking for you. There are people who are looking for you. Even if they enroll with the 14-day free trial, celebrate them, be excited for them, give them, over-deliver to them to show them that this is worth investing in. You know what I mean? Like, the worst case scenario is that they sign up for the 14-day free trial. They don't enroll with a Beachbody On Demand membership, but they come and join you in January or maybe February or even March. And then they come on and best case scenario is they come on as a coach and then they become a rockstar coach. You just don't know. And so even if people are coming on right now with the 14-day free trial, like, lead with that. I mean, even if you lead with that or you lead with Beachbody On Demand, if you guys don't have a form already created, I'm going to just pull up my form and show you. But if you don't have a form created, I recommend that you create one. Can you guys see this? Okay, do you see on the screen the December bootcamp order form?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, so if you want to keep it simple and instead of having a specific thing to offer, which is the topic of tonight's call, instead of having something super specific to offer, you just simply say like, the prices are from anywhere from $0 to whatever. You decide how you want to word that. I would recommend wording it with something like, there's an option for everybody's budget, anywhere starting from 14-day free trial up until, under $200. But you can give them an option like this, make a Google form, and all I have on here is their Beachbody On Demand membership, their Shakeology if they want to get it, and then there's all of these different options that they can add on. And essentially, you're just giving them this shopping opportunity, and they can decide what they want based on their budget that they have, instead of always promoting this one option or these two options. You know what I mean? Especially for right now at this season, maybe somebody just wants to buy these containers, and that's their stepping stone into you, into your group. Let them join your challenge group, even if they bought these, $10 containers or a pre-workout package. You know what I mean? Like, bring them into your group, over deliver to them, because right now is when you are priming all of your loyal clients and coaches for the year of 2020. Okay. So with that being said, this is one option of how do I offer things? How do I know what to tell people? This would be a great option. In here, in mine, because I am personally doing the work, I have the work challenge pack in here. If you are going to be doing bar blend, then do bar blend as the challenge pack. If you are doing MM100, have Morning Meltdown 100 challenge pack in there. Do whatever challenge pack it is that you are personally doing yourself, and that you're sharing about, the program that you're sharing about. But I included all of the things, all of the flavors, everything. And then I just send this to them and they can fill it out personally. And then I just send them a share card. Does that make sense? So that would be my first suggestion of how to actually go about and like know what to offer people, is create a form so that it's super simple and you can keep it varied depending on what the person has available in their budget for this month. Now, besides that, how do you actually go about talking about one specific thing or a specific challenge group? Or how do I know whether to offer this person Beachbody on Demand or should I offer them a challenge group? Here are a couple pointers. Number one, what is your goal? This is what is going to determine what you are talking about and what you're inviting to. Then when you're actually suggesting something to them, it's going to determine what you're going to offer them. Are you focused on, creating challengers? Are you focused on filling a challenge group? Are you looking to just hit Success Club? Or are you looking to advance in rank? If you are looking to advance in rank, you have to talk about the coaching opportunity, or you have to offer the coach discount, which means that you're offering a challenge group. So that right away determines what it is that you are going to suggest to people, whether that is you're going to give them that form, or you're going to right off the bat say, nope, I'm working to get to Emerald or Diamond. I need coaches, which means I need to be promoting the challenge packs. Does that make sense? So you already know in your head, okay, Beachbody on Demand is out of the question. I am looking for people for challenge packs. That's specifically who I'm looking for. Now, if that's the case, and that person cannot do a challenge pack, they're like, no, at this time, I don't have $160. Even with the discount promo code, I just don't have that available. I can't do that. That's when you can drop it down. Your next best option, the second best option, is your Beachbody on Demand membership. For $99, if you guys didn't see, it's changing in January 6th for Canadians. It's going to $119, which realistically is just, I'm surprised that it took them that long because we've been getting it at the same price as the US. It's been $99 US and Canadian. That's just a side point that will change. But for right now, your marketing is $99 for an entire year. Market the crap out of that, right? Market the crap out of that. And then your next best option would be the free trial. If they cannot do $99 for a year, they've already said no to a challenge pack, they cannot do $100 for a year, that's when you drop it down. You say, listen, I totally understand, no pressure whatsoever. Why don't you do the 14-day free trial? Come and hang with me for 2 weeks. If you love it, you can do it when the price is right. You can do it when you have the money, implying that there's no urgency, there's no pressure. They don't feel obligated to enroll right away after those 14 days because maybe their pay actually lines up a week later or even 2 weeks later. And they're like, I can't sign up on that 15th day, but I will be able to in a month from now. And that's when they buy a challenge pack. So I always just word it in a sense that's like, come hang out with me for 2 weeks, see if this is for you. If it is, we can figure out when it's best for you. Or if it is, you can decide to join in with whatever works for you in your budget. You just take that pressure off of them. And then they can join on their time, on their dime, on what feels comfortable, okay? But in those 14 days, I am gonna over-deliver them. I am going to prove to them that they are going to love this. I am going to prove to them that they love these programs, that they love these groups, that they love this community, that they love the nutrition plans and recipes that are available. So you give that to them for free, no commitment, nothing, and they get to decide. People are going to love it. Not very many people are going to say, oh, I don't love Beachbody on Demand. Most people, in my opinion, from my experience, are going to enjoy Beachbody on Demand. Whether they decide to continue or not right away, it's irrelevant. They are going to fall in love with it. They're going to be a referral, or they're going to be a review. They're going to be a positive proof that they like it, and that is going to build your business, okay? The first tip, first way of knowing how do I know what to talk about, how do I know what to invite to, what to offer, is knowing what your goal is. Are you more focused on rank, needing coaches, or are you looking to fill a challenge group or make income? Making income meaning you don't really care what the income is. Any extra income is great. That's when you can go for a challenge pack and then go down the line. The second thing is plan your month to do both. Plan your month around when am I going to be recruiting coaches, and then when am I going to be recruiting challengers? When am I filling up the challenge group? Every single month, you need to have a challenge group running. Every single month, or every single month, you have a date that you are inviting to the Happy Life Club. Whatever it is that you are using that you're inviting to, have a date on your calendar every single month. I have a calendar like right here. I've got my calendar on my wall, and I can see where I am looking, what do I need to be invited to? So I circle the days that I am running a challenge group, and that is the day that I'm really pushing for. That's the urgency day. So for me, it was December 9th. That's when I talk about, that's the date that I put in my invite. That's the date that I have in my head. I am inviting to a challenge group for the first 9 days of the month. Okay, then I put somewhere on my calendar a day that I am going to do an info session for coaching. I am looking to grow my business. In order to grow my business, I have to grow my team. In order to do that, I have to expand and give the information. So I circle a day that I am doing a coach info session, whether that is, I've done them on Instagram Live, on that coaching sneak peek page that I created. I've done them in Facebook groups all of last year. Find what works for you. Just do whatever is comfortable. I don't care what it is. Pick something. The easiest one to do is just a Facebook group. It's literally the easiest. But if you run your business on Instagram, make a separate Instagram page and just do it over there. The only downfall with Instagram that I've found is that it's only up for 24 hours. So people have to watch it in 24 hours. However, Taylor came from an info session that was on Instagram through that sneak peek page, okay? So they work. You just have to find what is going to work. If you find that you're hearing too many people say, I don't have Facebook anymore, I never use Facebook anymore, then do it on Instagram. If you find that you like Facebook more, or it's easier, or you want to have this lifelong group, then do it in Facebook. That would be my suggestion to start. It's just easiest. But circle a day on your calendar where you are going to run an info session. Now, if you're thinking in your head, I have no idea how to explain the coaching opportunity, I have no idea what I would say, then here is your homework. Number one, what were the things that stood out for you that you needed to know, that you either learned from me or you saw from other places? What were those things that you needed to hear in order for you to determine whether or not this business opportunity was for you? The second thing you need to do is you need to understand what the business is. Straight up, what is it? If you had to explain it in an elevator pitch, how would you explain it? How would you explain what this opportunity is? That is what you explain coaching as. So for me, I explain it as you are this fitness accountability partner, and you're basically an accountability coach. You help people use the Beachbody programs that are created and the nutrition plans. You create an accountability group and you help people get results. That's ultimately the job of a coach in my eyes, right? That's how I explained it to you. You work out, you show people that this works, you be their accountability partner, and you help them get results. That is the job opportunity in my eyes. How you explain coaching is the way you explain coaching is the people you are going to get. So if you explain coaching as being, I don't even know another way to explain it. I really don't. Business mentor. Like, I don't say business mentor. I don't say any of that stuff. I'm like, You're an accountability partner. That's what you are. Ultimately, that's what you are. You are an accountability coach or an accountability partner, and you work out, you prove that it works, and you hold a safe space for people to get results. That's what you do. And so that is what you are explaining in the coach info session. If you are like, I don't know how to explain, how they make money. I don't know how to explain what it takes to be a coach. I don't know how to explain the time and tasks. That is not important. What is important is you getting out what coaching is in your eyes. Then what the opportunity is in your eyes. So how do they, are they going to make money? You know that they're going to make commission. You know that they're going to make team cycle bonus. You don't need to know all of the nitty gritties. The point that you have to make is that this is an opportunity. They're going to get paid for it. They're going to change their life through it. As you do these info sessions, you will learn how to explain what the pay is. You will learn how to explain the time and tasks. You will learn as you're getting paid how to make $100, $500, $1,000. You will learn how to advance and rank. But that's irrelevant right now. Right now, you explain coaching as the opportunity that it is to you right now. Now, to give you just a couple of pointers, this is a one-off, but jot these down. These are the topics that I personally explain when I am doing a coach info session. Number one, what coaching is. So that's exactly what I just said. The nitty-gritty, that easy way of what do you actually think coaching is in your eyes. The second thing is how they make money. Financially, how does this pay them? It's super easy. This is how I explain it. Number one, they make 25 to 40% commission. Number two, they make what's called team cycle bonus. This is the residual income. All it means, this is how I explain it to people. All this means to you is that this is a compound income opportunity, meaning when you help somebody make income and they continue to make income, you will get paid for that one person that you helped months ago, years ago. That will basically be like a domino effect. You start that ripple effect and you will continue to get paid for it for that one time that you enrolled that person. That's all I say. That's it. That's the only things that I say about Team Cycle Bonus. For you, until you start really seeing Team Cycle Bonus, you're going to explain it like, I help you, you help other people. It's the domino effect. It's the ripple effect, however you want to explain it. That's it. That's all you have to say. People are not going to care about Team Cycle Bonus in the nitty gritty. And if they do, which I did, if they are like me and they actually care and they actually want to know the details, they will go to YouTube and they will type in Team Cycle Bonus Beachbody and they will research it themselves, okay? Some people just straight up don't care. Other people, like me, really want to know the nitty-gritty of how do I get paid? What does this look like, okay? The third way that they get paid is through trips and bonuses. That's what I say. You have the opportunity to earn paid trips, and you have the opportunity to earn numerous bonuses. One of the most exciting ones is what we call quarterly bonuses. These bonuses are dependent on your rank, and they can range from $1,000 upwards of a full-time income, meaning like $60,000 per quarter. If you guys did not know this and you forgot about this, let me remind you. Quarterly bonuses will blow your mind. Quarterly bonuses are based on rank. Once you hit 2-star, you are open to earning quarterly bonuses. As long as you hold that rank, let's say it's 2-star, as long as you hold 2-star for 6 consecutive weeks in the quarter, you will be eligible for that quarterly bonus. That quarterly bonus is a pool, It's 2% of whatever the earnings of the company is in that quarter, or in the year, no, in that quarter, 2%. And that's divvied up among all of the coaches who are eligible for that rank, okay? So at 2-star, it's usually around like anywhere from about $1,000 to $2,000 every quarter. That's $4,000 to $8,000 extra in your year. Up to 10 and 15-star, 15-star quarterly bonus, I have seen at $60,000 every single quarter. That is available. It will either increase or decrease depending on how the company did that quarter. It also changes based on how many coaches are actually in that rank. But it really shouldn't change, because the more people who are making more money, the more money the company's making. So it always works out. But that's what's available for quarterly bonuses. Now, I don't say to people, I don't say in my live videos, like, we have the opportunity to make $60,000 every single quarter, because that's just A, scary, B, it sounds like a scam and fake, and C, it just kind of is like, some people are like, I don't think I can make that. In my mind, I'm like, okay, lay it on me, I'll do whatever it takes. But in other people's minds, they're like, that's too much. That's overload for me. So what I just explained is we have quarterly bonuses, and they are extra income that you can earn every single quarter. It's based on your rank. Obviously, you have to work in order to get to that rank, but it ranges from anywhere from a couple thousand to tens of thousands. And I just leave it at that, okay? The last thing that you want to explain in a coach info group is time and tasks. This is where I am going to get you to do a little bit of homework. This is where that homework comes in, of understanding what the time and tasks are. When I explain time, I personally explain that this can be done in whatever time you have available. If you've got an hour, great, I will show you how to use your hour. If you have 5 hours, awesome, I will show you how to use your 5 hours. That's how I personally explain it, because that's what I do. I get you on a one-on-one call, and I say, what kind of time do you have available? Here's what you need to do, right? If you've never had that call with me, then get on that call with me, because I will explain to you specifically, here's the time, here's the tasks that you need to be doing in the time that you have. Tasks, it's super simple. You just explain the vital behaviors, because at the end of the day, that is what coaching is. And if you don't know the vital behaviors, go and refresh yourself. Inviting, working out, and showing, being proof that the product works, recognition, and personal development. Those are the jobs that we have. That is our job description, is those 4 things. And that's what I explain to people. Now, when it comes to social media, I explain that in the inviting section. So when I say, we invite people to join us, we do that by sharing our journey and how it's working for us on our social media, just like you see me doing, but you will learn exactly how to do that. You will learn how to show up on social media. You will learn how to make a post. You will go through a training. It will explain everything you need, and you will get started, okay? That's it. That's all you have to explain. Then people say, oh, okay, this sounds like something I could do. Or they say, no, not my thing. I don't want to do this. This sounds too good to be true. I'm out. That's it, okay? So don't overcomplicate the coach info session. I challenge every single one of you to 1, run a challenge group this month, and 2, run a coach info session. If you are nervous to do it by yourself, message another coach and run it with them. When I first started in my first year, I ran all of my coach info sessions with other coaches. All of them, every single one, for an entire year, okay? Then last year, I started doing them every single week in the second half of the year, and I got really good at them. So that's my suggestion. I've ran coach info groups for 2 people. I've ran coach info groups for 50 people. I've ran, obviously, anywhere in between there. It doesn't matter about the people. Remember, these are still, it's like your invites. You have to get it out there. You've got to practice. You can't expect yourself to show up on your first one, and just like your challenge group, you can't expect yourself to show up on the first one and be good. You have to be bad in order to learn how to be really good at them, right? You've just got to get it out there. And so my suggestion, if you are like, I don't want to do this by myself, I'm terrified, find another coach to do it with. If you really are like jammed and struggling, then get on a call with me and do like a practice of making sure you understand the information. And I'll make sure that you have the clear points so that you feel confident doing that info session. Okay, that was a tangent. Didn't plan on doing that, but that was very helpful. I hope that was helpful. Did that clear up like how to explain coaching? Yeah, give you some confidence in there? Okay, the third thing is post for what your goal is. So going back to the first point, which is, are you posting for coaches or are you posting for challengers? Sorry, are you going for rank or are you going for Success Club and challengers? That is going to determine whether your posts are for, I'm looking to help people lose or gain weight or fix their nutrition or work on their mindset, whatever it is in your challenge group. That's the main focus. Or you're posting about the business opportunity. Now, so often people are like, I have no idea how to talk about the business opportunity. I have no idea what to say. I don't make any money. I don't make enough money. When it comes to posting about the business opportunity, you are going to keep it so simple. You are going to explain what you do. So showcase, like take a video that you're on a team call and like, this is so cool. It's 8:30. I'm yawning. I want to go to bed. I'm tired. I don't want to be here. But I get to do this. I get this training. This is amazing. Whatever it is. Something so simple. You're just showcasing what coaching looks like. And then you're going to talk about your vision. Talk about why you became a coach. Whether it was for the finances, whether it was for the opportunity of the trips, whether it was for the community, or it was for the accountability for your fitness. If you didn't notice, those are the 4 love languages of coaching in my eyes. 1, money. 2, accountability and getting results. 3, community. 4, trips, earning trips. Whatever you joined coaching for, you are going to talk about that. I am so freaking excited to earn my first trip. I am so excited to earn my first $500 paycheck. I am so excited to take that $300 that I'm going to earn and I'm going to apply it to this bill. You're just showcasing and sharing with people why this is beneficial. Why doing something like this as a side hustle on your own time, your own hours, your own vibe, how doing this is going to make your life better. Why did you do it? You all showed up for a reason. I mean, you all want something because you're on a team call, for crying out loud. So what is that vision that you have? Share that. It doesn't need to be like, I'm going to be a top coach or I'm going to be a 15-star diamond. It doesn't need to be that. When I started and I was talking about my vision, right from day one, it was, I'm going to build a 6-figure business and I don't care how long it takes me to get there. Because I don't care how long it takes me to get there, but that is where I'm going. The other thing that I would talk about is I want to earn travel. I could not travel. I could not afford it when I started. All I wanted was to earn this travel because I desired to go and travel everywhere. That's all I wanted to do. And so I would just talk about how I'm so excited to be able to earn these travel trips. And then I went and did it. Then I went and earned a trip to Florida. Then I earned a trip to Mexico. Then I earned my trip to Nashville with my summit ticket. Then I went to all of the summits. You know what I mean? Like I went and did those things. Make that your goal. If your goal is travel, earn the travel. Make it happen. If your goal is to make $500, go make $500. Go and let that be your fire. Let that be your fuel, okay? That's it. Keep the posting about coaching so simple. At the end of the day, you guys, you joined coaching for a reason. That is what you need to share with people. That is what you need to share. If you didn't join for the money, but you joined for the community, you have to talk about that. That's what you're going to create, because those are the people that you are going to attract into your business. I don't attract people who are not here to either make money or live a healthier lifestyle. I attract people who want to focus on themselves, who want to make extra money, and who want to travel. Those are usually the three things that people want to do, okay? So be intentional about what you're posting about based on your goals. The last thing is simply, what do I actually offer these people? It's a challenge pack. That's number one. What challenge pack? That is usually 9 times out of 10 gonna be, what program are you doing / what program is in your challenge group. So if you are doing a challenge group for Bar Blend, then the program that you're gonna offer, the package that you're gonna offer, is Bar Blend every single time. If they choose to not do Bar Blend, let's say they start it and they just are like, I'm not interested in this, they have every single program. So they can get in with Bar Blend, and then you talk to them and you're like, I don't actually think you're gonna like this. And they're like, no, this is not my jam. And you suggest a new program for them. That's totally okay. But the program package that you are going to offer is usually the one that is on sale or the one that you are doing. Now, when it comes to programs that are like 21-day fix or even Transform 20, you can just give them the base challenge pack. It doesn't have to be that specific program challenge pack unless it is a program that comes with tools. The ones that I recommend that you actually give them that program package is Morning Meltdown 100, so that they can get the B100 journal. I absolutely loved that journal. And 80-Day Obsession, because they get the bands and the sliders. Bands and sliders are way more than the extra like $20. So I always recommend 80-Day Obsession with the bands and sliders. And then obviously if they want Bar Blend right now, because that one's on sale, so that's always a good one. They also get the cards, the affirmation cards, if you haven't seen those. But like Transform 20 or 21-Day Fix or Quarter Force or whatever program, let's say they actually say that they want to do that. They don't necessarily need to get that specific program package. Just give them the all access. It's called the all access challenge pack, okay? Then I always suggest, first and foremost, I always suggest Shakeology. I always suggest the Shakeology challenge pack just by default. Then when I'm starting to talk to the person and I'm actually giving them the price, the offer, asking them what they want, that's where I say, okay, you have 2 options. You can go with the superfoods, which is the smoothie that you have once a day, or you can go with our performance pack, which is a protein and a pre-workout. Which do you feel would be best for you? And I leave it up to them. Then almost every single time they say, what would you recommend? Every single time I recommend Shakeology, because for the everyday person, Shakeology is going to make a difference in their life. It's going to give them nutrients. It's going to be a meal option for them. I tell them it's not a meal replacement, but you can make it a meal by adding fruits, vegetables, have a piece of toast with it, have it with some fruit, have it as a snack, whatever it is. The performance stack is usually for the people who are already into working out and they actually are looking for a protein shake or for a pre-workout. Most people are going to get Shakeology, and for me, in my opinion, that's the best option anyways. It's the best value. There is nothing else on anywhere in the market that is comparable to Shakeology, and the value of it is unmatched. It honestly is. They can go and buy protein somewhere else. Like they can go to their local store and they can buy a protein that is just as good as Recover. They can also buy a pre-workout. I personally like Energize the best, but it's available. You can't buy anything that is comparable to Shakeology. Like there is nothing that has 70 superfoods for that price, okay? That's the reason why I recommend Shakeology every single time if they ask me. If they're like, okay, I want to do this, but I can't do a challenge pack, or they ghost you because you've told them the price and they just don't answer you. That's when you can go back and you can then offer them Beachbody on Demand. That is always the next best thing, in my opinion, because they're still getting all of the programs except for the VIP ones, but they're getting all of the programs. They can join you. They're also going to get all of the meal plans with every program, so you can market that like you're getting workouts and meal plans. They're going to get all of the recipes in the Fixate cooking show, and they get it for an entire year. So they can join you, and then they can just upgrade. If somebody gets the Beachbody On Demand membership, whether it is the quarterly membership, 6 month, or the year, they can do with the what's called the completion package, the completion package. They already have Beachbody On Demand. They can then get the bundle of Shakeology or the Performance Stack with whatever program they want, okay? And it just saves them some money. But that's always an option. You can always know that in your mind, like, oh, I'm not losing just because I'm not getting Success Club points for this this person enrolling with BOD. It's not a lose. It's not a lose because I'm going to over deliver. I'm going to make them fall in love with it. And when they're in a challenge group, seeing everybody else logging their Shakeology, they're going to be like, damn it, what is this stuff? I want this. They're going to go and buy Shakeology. Okay, that's when you can offer them the challenge pack. The last offer, like I said, is the free trial. 2 weeks for free. Come and join me. Come hang out with me. See if this is for you. If it's not, then at least you know and you didn't lose any money on it. Otherwise, you can get workouts that you can use at the gym, use them in your toolbox. Like, you've got these there for you. And then when they sign on, I would show them, here, go to Lift 4, print out this program sheet. Right? Then they can take that. And if they never join Beachbody On Demand, at least they have a program that they are doing in the gym and going to get results. In my mind, in my trainer mind, I'm like, oh my God, the last thing I want is somebody to go to the gym and run on that freaking treadmill or be on that elliptical thingy, and they're not doing anything. They're not losing weight. They're not doing anything. At least I know that I can send them to a gym with a program. Or they're going to the gym and they're doing like bicep curls, thinking that their whole body is going to tone. It doesn't work that way. They need a program that progresses them week after week. Okay, we all know that. Okay, that is how to know what to post about, how to offer it, like how to actually offer it. The way I personally do it is I get them to fill out a form. I've done so many videos on that, particularly like on forms. So just go check the file in the team page where all of the team calls are. But I've done a video explaining how to do forms and how to use them. That personally is my best suggestion. Another way is to do that Google form that I just showed you, have them select everything, then you should send them the share cart. But how I word it is this. You've got two options. You can enroll, they're both the same price. You can enroll for the challenge pack as a discount member. This is going to give you a 25% discount. It's the exact same price. Then if you want to continue your Shakeology or you want to try other products, you are already set up for the 25% discount. Or you can enroll as a customer, and this is going to exclude the discount. It's the same price, which is better for you. And that's the way I explain the price. I don't tell them you have all of these different options. Another way that I will explain it is I will say you have two options. You can join with a challenge pack, which is going to include your product and your Beachbody On Demand, all of the workouts, so on. That's this price. Option 2 is Beachbody On Demand. This excludes the supplements, but includes all of the workouts and the meal plans. Which option is best for you? When you are wording and creating your message that offers them the price, give them options. Always give them options so that you can say which one works for you, because that puts it in their hands and not feel so pressured that they have to choose or do the one that you are offering for X dollars. The other reason is because a lot of times they will come back with, oh my God, I want to do the challenge pack so bad, but I just can't afford it right now. That's where you can jump down and be like, girl, I totally get it. Or I totally understand. Your family comes first. Let's just set you up with Beachbody On Demand. It's $100. Then you can upgrade later if you choose to, right? You take that pressure off of them. And then it doesn't feel gross to you. You're like, here, here are the options. Do you want the right hand or the left hand? Like, which one do you want? Pick a hand. Go. This is your choice. And it takes that pressure off of you of feeling so salesy. The other tip that I have for you is create this message and just copy and paste it so that you don't have to like freak out when you're typing it out every single time. I have this message saved in a quick text that I just send off to people. Another way that I do it is through a voice note, but that's just me because I've been doing and saying this message for a really long time that it's easy for me. But for you guys, like just, I'll show you. In my notes app on my computer, I literally have all of these saved messages or saved invites. Hang on, let me show you. See? I have what do you do? Oh, this is what I copy and paste to them. I explain to them I'm a coach. These are my invites. And then the price description, here it is. There are two options. I played around with some wording, but this is literally what I do. I take this, copy, paste, put it in the message, okay? I adjust it if I need to. This one is not the one that I send. I don't know where the one, I'll post it in the team page. This is not the one that I send. Anyways, I don't know where it is. But yeah, that's what I do. Does this answer the questions and clarify? Are there more questions? Am I too vague? Do you need something more specific? I can't hear you, Taylor. One sec. Okay, go. Say it again.
That totally sums it up for me. It helps a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Was it the part of like what to actually, is it the what packages to offer, or is it how do I know whether I'm offering a client or a coach?
My thing was I was struggling on what to offer. Like I could get the conversation started, and then when we'd get to a point, I couldn't like decide what to put in the cart, and like because I get to that point and then the conversation would end, like they quit responding, or I would send the cart and then nothing would ever happen. They'd never follow through, no messages, no nothing. Even if I followed up, just nothing would happen. And so knowing how to break it down better on my end to not seem so overwhelming will hopefully help with that.
Yeah, I'll give you another, like basically a formula that I use for my actual messaging is this. When I am talking to people, I always get a yes. What was the number I used to say? I think twice or 3 times. I don't even remember. Anyways, I used to say this every single time. I don't allow somebody to know the price, or I don't send them a share cart until they have said yes to me at least twice. That's what it was. At least twice. Meaning,
okay,
I will say, okay, let's say they're like, okay, yes, I totally want in on this. What are the details? You say, okay, here's what's next. You are going to join my challenge group. I'm going to set you up. We are going to crush a workout. Are you ready for this? They send back, yes. Then you say, I'm so excited. Let me lay it out for you. You're going to get, and then you explain the contents of the challenge pack. Because that's always the first option, right? Always the first option. You're going to get this superfood smoothie you're going to love every single day. I love it. You're going to get all of the workouts, all of the meal plans, and then you're going to get my accountability group where we actually hold each other accountable and do this thing. We're going to get results. Does this sound good for you? They're going to say yes. They're going to say yes again, right? Then they're going to say, yeah, what's the cost? So you don't send a share cart until you've said the price, but you also don't send that share cart until you've heard them say yes to you. Yes, I'm interested. Yes, I want this. And they say, yes, I'm in. And you're like, okay, here's the lowdown. You have 2 options. That's where you give them the options. You have 2 options. My personal suggestion is to go with the coach option and the challenge pack option, because you're pushing to get to diamond. So if you're pushing to, you guys, I think you're all pushing to get to diamond. If you are working ever to get to emerald or diamond, always lead with the 2 options of coach discount or regular customer, and it's a challenge pack. Because you can always fall back onto Beachbody On Demand or the trial as a backup plan. But if you don't give them that opportunity to be a coach right up front, it's really, really hard. You can't, like, they're like, okay, yeah, I'm going to sign up for this challenge pack. It's $160 and I'm so excited. And then you're like, oh my God, but it kind of, you know, have you ever thought about coaching? And then you're going into this long conversation to explain coaching, and then you've lost them. So you just put it out there, deal with what their answer is, and go from there. They can always convert to a coach later for free. You always know that in the back of your mind. You don't necessarily tell them that, but you know that in the back of your mind that you can hit that in a month from now or in 2 months from now, okay? But yeah, that would be my suggestion is do not give away the share cart or the price until they have said yes at least 2 times, because that 3rd time when they're giving you the option of what price they're doing, that's them saying yes for that 3rd time, okay? That will give you a way better success rate for people signing up or for people actually completing the share cart. The other thing is when you send a share cart, I always say, do you have 5 minutes to fill out the cart right now? It sounds really weird, and I know when you send out the first one, you're going to be like, I feel so pushy. But I promise you, it's going to give you better results, not just for you, but for that person too. Because what if they're out grocery shopping? You send that share cart, they get home, and between the time of when you sent it and them getting home, they have literally done 50 different things. Share cart, the thing that's in their email is the last thing that they are thinking about. And what's going to happen is they're going to look at it and be like, oh, forget it. I'm just not going to do it. And then they're just going to bail out. And they're going to be like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. Give them that, like, almost an appointment. Like, okay, here, I'm going to do this. Do you have 5 minutes to fill this out? No, I'm at the grocery store, but I'm going to be home in 15 minutes. Perfect. I'll send you a message then. And that's when I send them the share cart, is in that 15 minutes, so that it's right then and there. Okay, do you invite on Facebook too, or mostly Instagram? I personally do both. I do mostly Instagram, but I always, when I started, it all was on Facebook. I've gone back to Facebook actually, which has just been over the last couple of weeks. And I'm like growing, adding more friends on Facebook and doing all of my networking on Facebook as well. So I would say both. For you, Michelle, though, I would say wherever most of your people are, which I feel like is on Facebook, but I could be wrong. Yeah. So do Facebook, inviting from Facebook, but you can still build your Instagram. So you can still do, like, you know, you're still networking on Instagram, you're still posting on Instagram, you're running your business on Instagram as if you make all of your money on Instagram, but you're just building that foundation. Getting to diamond will happen through Facebook. I almost promise you. Because the people on Facebook are your warm people. They are people who know you, who you have somewhat of a connection with. You've got a tie with somebody, because usually you're not adding strangers, or you don't have strangers on Facebook. So getting yourself and building, diamond is ultimately where that foundation of the business is. You're going to get there through Facebook. So I would definitely do Facebook. Any other questions, you guys? I hope that this clarified like what to talk about, how to ask, how to post, how to navigate what you're actually talking about. We good?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Okay. Just a reminder, if you are not at Emerald, get yourself to Emerald. It unlocks Team Psycho bonus. And I know at the very beginning, $40 does not seem like a lot, but I promise you, if you keep your Emerald and you keep working to adding 2 more coaches to get to double Emerald, you will eventually see those $14 turn into, double that, and then triple that. And then you're seeing $50 and $100. And I promise you, it's going to feel so much better when your paycheck is looking Team Cycle bonus and 80% of your paycheck is Team Cycle bonus, because that's work that you've done in the past or it's your coaches succeeding. It's your people seeing success. So I promise you, it's so freaking worth it. Do not get hung up in, you know, I don't care about rank. Care about the rank because of what it represents. Care about the rank because of the residual income, but also because of the coaches. You want to see people succeed. You want to see people, other people, make money. I swear to you, it is way more enjoyable to see other people make money than to make money yourself. So help somebody else. Keep it simple. Leave it with like, I will help you make $100. You guys know how to help somebody make $100. It is through helping 2 people with a challenge. That's it. That's all they have to do. How do they do that? You invite people. Invite 10 people a day. Can you do that? Yes, of course you can, right? And then you just do it alongside them. Don't complicate it. It does not need to be like, I'll help you make this side income of $5,000 a month. It doesn't need to be flashy. People just want extra cash. That's it. They want extra cash and they can do it by working out. So keep it simple, like so simple that a kindergartner can do, okay? Michelle, your children, make it so simple that them boys can do it for you. All right, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for coming on. I will put a poll in the team page after Tuesdays work better. But yeah, happy Tuesday. Go crush the rest of the week. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.